Welcome to Sorry for the Delay, episode 41. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, the boys are talking about dogs at Disneyland. Do you think Californians have accents? And how do you feel about contractors? Plus, stay tuned till the end of the episode for some news on merch and our website. Enjoy the show.
Hey, buddy.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. Joshua, this is episode 41, and we are your hosts. My name is Sean, and like I just mentioned, this is Joshua. I still don't remember which way I put you, buddy.
Hello, everybody.
And guess
hello,
what?
Hello.
How are you doing today, Joshua? How's the boy? How's the man?
I need to come up with a new word other than okay, but I feel a little rested. But man, I was up late last night watching movies.
What were you watching?
We ended up buying the bundle pack. What's that? Furiosa, the Mad Max.
Okay.
There's the Mad Max Fury, and then they had it on sale on like Fandango or whatever it was. So I ended up buying the bundle. I think it was called. Yeah, it used to be Voodoo or something like that. But I bought the bundle, so we watched the first one, and then tonight I think we're gonna watch the brand new one. So
nice.
They're kind of long movies, so we watched one of them last night. But so I'm a little tired from that. You know, today was a long day. We have a lot of heat in the area I'm in right now. So if you're from the area, you know we have a heat wave coming. So it's going to be a scorcher. Why am I wearing a sweater? I don't know. But
Interesting.
I'm dumb. Yeah,
you know what's kind of funny, Joshua? We are actually going to have a heat wave here as well. This weekend is supposed to get up to at least 90 degrees. And for us, that's pretty caliente, considering that the winters are below freezing.
Yeah. that is tough. So, well, should we get started with what's in our cup?
Yeah.
I mean,
where do you
want to go with this?
Let's start every episode the way we start, Joshua. Let's talk about what's in our cup today. If you would like, you can go first. I know you have some prep to do with it, so go ahead and let us know, Joshua. What are you about to give us in your cup?
All right. So I got a message earlier today, and the message was, the people have spoken. The fans in the audience have finally woken up, and they posted in the comments, and they said, you know what, Joshua or Sean, I want to see one of you guys put something in your cup. So what I did right now, currently what's in my cup, is just a bunch of ice. I'm an honest man, so I'm just showing you. So ice wasn't the suggested drink, but the suggested drink from one of our listeners was Hennessy. And just so you know, I normally don't buy Hennessy, and I wanted to prove to you all, because I'm an honest man, I went out and I bought a bottle of Hennessy. And look, it's not even open yet. It's not even open. So if you're on YouTube, you know that. If you're on Spotify, you're just going to have to take my word for it. This is a brand new bottle of Hennessy. So the viewer said Hennessy. They suggested 2 shots. I don't know if I'm going to follow their directions, but so it was Hennessy, and I hope it's okay that I show a Red Bull. I don't want to get banned, but so yeah. So Hennessy
I mean, you
and
just
Red
showed
Bull.
a bottle of Hennessy, so I think we're all right.
I know, I don't really know what we can get in trouble for on here, but what is going to be in my cup is going to be Hennessy, and it's going to be Red Bull. So as I pour this, maybe Sean, you can tell us what's in your cup.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
So while Joshua makes his delicious Hennessy and Red Bull, I am very curious to find out what that's going to taste like. I know what Hennessy tastes like on its own. I know what Red Bull tastes like on its own. So this is going to be one for the books, my friend. But in my cup today, Joshua, I went so hard with the Four Locos this time. I had decided to take a little step back, and I am just drinking a sparkling water today. I'm going to let you do the heavy drinking on this episode, because, it doesn't always have to be alcoholic. It can be sparkling water. It can be your favorite orange juice. It can be whatever you really want to drink today. That's all it is. It's just whatever you want to drink. So today I'm drinking a sparkling water. It is a flavor called Tropical Punch. There is no sugar, no calories, no salt, just water with a little bit of natural flavors. So that is what is in my cup. Still can't speak. Oh, fun times. Fun times. So Joshua's opening the Red Bull right now. He's really committed to this. I didn't even see how many shots he put into there. So there could be just half a bottle of Henny just directly poured into that cup. I don't know if anybody saw a few months back, Joshua also made a drink on this show. And he was very liberal, to say the least, with the amount of burpees that he threw in there. So as in the industry goes, Joshua has a heavy hand. So
I do have a heavy hand. I bought this bottle, so I could pour as much alcohol as I want into it. You know what I mean?
It's very true.
I'm not controlled by the bar owner. Mm-hmm. I can make this thing as strong as I want. All right. So since I didn't bring anything up here to like stir it with, I'm not going to stick my finger in it. So I got a bunch of ice. I got Hennessy, as we talked about, and I got some Red Bull. Let's see, everybody. Again, hopefully the viewers not set me up for something that tastes like shit. Yeah.
I don't think it'll taste like shit.
I really hope.
But let's find out.
All
Give
right,
it a sip, buddy. Give it a sip.
Let's see here.
Here he goes. He's taking his first sip. Oh, his reaction is, oh, we got an O. Oh, is that a good O? Bad O?
All right. Thank you to the listener. That actually does taste really, really good. I'm not lying. It does taste good.
Oh
shit,
Joshua! You know I'm about to ask the question.
What does it taste like? Holy shit! Don't ask me that.
What does it taste like?
Gosh darn it! I can never describe taste. You know, like even if I've eaten a lot of strawberries. I don't know why strawberry comes to my mind, but like I wouldn't even know how to describe what a strawberry tastes like. Like, what does a strawberry taste? It tastes like a fucking strawberry. You know, have one. Yeah. You know, so but it's pretty sweet. I mean, if you mix it with the Red Bull, you know, Red Bull has that kind of flavorful Red Bull kind of taste to it, and then Hennessy, I don't know, it's just like an oaky kind of smell. Like what? I mean, what does? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to
take a little sip on its own.
Jesus, I don't know if I okay.
He's taking a sip of the Henny straight from the bottle.
Wow.
What's that taste like?
Yeah, actually, doesn't taste. Doesn't it? Yeah, it tastes sweeter. It's not. It's actually not that harsh. I don't know. Yeah, but thank you to the listener and the viewer. You know, for suggesting this drink because it actually does taste pretty good, and the people have spoken. So thank you.
The people have spoken.
That's what's in my cup.
Wonderful. That's beautiful. Hey, what are we drinking to, Joshua? What are we drinking to today? What are we toasting to? It's no longer our 40th episode. You know, it's episode 41. What are we drinking on this July 9th?
July 9th. Jeez, July 9th, 2024. So, I mean, there isn't a whole lot to celebrate about. I mean, but maybe one of these holidays you'll like. Today is actually Cow Appreciation Day.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we should appreciate our cows. You know, they provide us with lots of things. There are dairy cows. There are cattle cows. There are cows.
Right.
Right. I don't know what other cows there are, but I appreciate them. But as someone who's lactose intolerant, Joshua, it's hard for me to 100% accept cows because they make my tum-tum hurt. And that's not okay. I don't appreciate that. But they do taste delicious. So there's that. So, but thank you, cows. Thank you for all you do.
I know, right? I appreciate it, cow. I think there is some countries out there where cows are like considered sacred animals.
Oh yeah.
So they don't. I don't even think they eat cows in certain parts of the world, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I also heard that cows are very intelligent. So there's that. I mean, it's almost like pigs. Oh, we still eat pigs, even though we know they're really smart, but they taste delicious. So I don't know, man. I feel like if people tasted delicious, I would probably eat them too. So,
oh gosh, yeah. Here we go. We're gonna get in the zombie talk, and we'll save that for Halloween. We'll get back there.
Coming up, Halloween's coming. I think it's like 10 more weeks. Is that right?
It's actually right around the corner.
It's close.
Coming close. We love Halloween over here, by the way.
Oh, we go hard for Halloween.
Well, sure. I got two more for you. You know.
Okay.
So how about this one? I've looked at your face over and over and over again, but I I don't know if you have these things, but today is National Dimples Day.
Oh, I do have dimples, Joshua. Look.
Oh, wait. Oh, you do got dimples.
I only have one.
You only got
This
one.
is a
You're
real
broken.
creepy face to make on camera. I only have one dimple, unfortunately. I believe my sister does have dimples as well, and she has 2 dimples. I don't believe you have dimples though, Joshua, do you?
No, just on my lower back. That's it.
Oh, well. Yeah. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah. It's the only place I got dimples.
You know, I still don't know where dimples came from. I don't know if that's like a genetic mutation that people have just kind of grown with. But
I think they say technically it's a genetic defect, but people find them very cute.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think they say it's a genetic
I guess it's
defect.
kind of like freckles then, right? Freckles are like a defect as well. I believe so.
Maybe
Again,
they are.
We're not doctors. Joshua just plays one on the internet, and we're on the internet, so the word is gospel. Just saying.
All right, let me give you one more. Let's get out of here.
Right,
Let's get out of here with another stupid one for people to ignore. All right, very last one I got here. Another stupid one, but maybe it applies to you somehow. Today is also National Don't Put All Your Eggs in One Omelet Day.
Hey, out of curiosity, Joshua, how many eggs do you put in an omelet? Do you make omelets at home? Like, do you do that?
No, I'm not a fan of omelets, but I think when I go to restaurants, what they typically put is they call it like 3-egg omelets.
Mm-hmm.
I think I see those on the menus quite often because I don't know if 2's enough unless it's like an ostrich egg or some shit, or some giant ass egg. But I think most of the time it's 3. I think so because you got to have enough to fold over, right? You gotta create like this, you know, like a quesadilla style. You know, you gotta fold the thing, you gotta pack it in there, so you gotta have enough egg to create that pocket. So I think it's 3.
No, I get you. I love eggs, Joshua. I love omelets. I love scrambles. So for me, a 3-egg omelet is too little. Too little, Joshua. I'm a big man. I'm a bulky man. I have at least 6 or 7 eggs in my omelets.
Shit.
Yeah, which is almost the whole case. But
Damn.
no, it's not.
That is
It's not. And is that good for my cholesterol? God, no. Look at me. Look at me. Really look at me.
All right, so how about we appreciate the chickens and the cows, and you give them all, show some appreciation. How about you do a 3-egg omelet instead of a 6?
No, never gonna happen. I don't know moderation.
Jesus.
Thanks, chickens. Thanks, cows.
Well, that's all I got. That's all. I mean,
got.
there's all kinds of other reasons to drink. So enjoy your workout, whatever. Have your water or whatever you're drinking right now. But if you'd like, we could head over to the newsroom. If we want to get, whatever we want to do.
I'm about to spring something upon you, Joshua, because I did a little research into national holidays too. So guess what I found, buddy? So these holidays are not listed by you. They're also not on today, but they are from the week. And I just had to include them because they're kind of fun. So the first one that I have, Joshua,
lay it out there.
Is July 10th is National Pina Colada Day. Joshua, are you a fan of pina coladas, and do you like something in the rain?
No, I'm not a pina colada fan. Okay, I mean, I may fuck this up, but don't pina coladas have coconut in them?
They do. They do have coconut, Joshua.
Yeah. I like coconut, but I do not like it in a drink.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
I guess.
Honestly, I'm probably the same way. Yeah. Like I'd rather have a lot of pineapple flavor than coconut and pineapple kind of thing. You know, though it always makes me feel weird because pina coladas remind me a lot of Malibu rum, which is basically just like coconut and a little bit of pineapple juice. Yeah. And it tastes disgusting. Sorry to all the Malibu rum fans out there. It's too sweet and it's too chemical flavor. It's not the bee's knees.
I agree with that. I think that I used to drink that shit like back in the day, like when I didn't know what it was. Like in high school, like you're like, oh, let's go get some, and think it's actually good. No, but then you expand your palate and you get way more involved with other stuff. But yeah.
Gross. Anyways, moving on. July 11th, Joshua, is also National Mojito Day. I love mojitos, Joshua. Mojitos are so fucking amazing. when they are done correctly. If they're done wrong, mojitos are way too sweet and taste like just pure sugar and mint. So almost like a piece of gum. It's disgusting when they do them wrong. But a good mojito on a hot day, oh, baby. Oh,
I can agree with that. When I discovered mojitos, I think mojito. Yeah, when I, I don't know. So dumb. But yeah, no, I agree with you. I think they're way better than a pina colada, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And when made right, 100%. You get the fresh mint. Mm-hmm. You get all the fresh ingredients in a nice drink.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Something other than a Red Bull in your drink.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And for the record, I'm a fan I'm a fan of people who will take all the ingredients, put them in a cup, and then muddle it down in the same cup. Yeah. That's the best way to do it. That's the fucking bee's knees right there.
And with
but I have one more, Joshua. I have one more, and we're going to leave it on this one.
All right.
July 7th is also 7-Eleven Day. Slurpees galore, Joshua. Slurpees galore. I have 2 questions for you on this. The first question is, are you a fan of Slurpees, Joshua?
Yes. The quick and fast answer is yes. I do catch a Slurpee every once in a while.
You catch a Slurpee. All right. What is your favorite flavor of Slurpee, Joshua? This is a side question, not the second question, but what is your favorite flavor?
I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I can't remember the last time I actually had a Slurpee, but I remember drinking them a lot, and I was always I would always pick the red. I don't know if it's a cherry or I base it off color. You know, just give me the red. Okay. You know, like Gatorade. I don't even know the red Gatorade flavor. I just give me the red one. The blue. Occasionally I would dabble in the blue. But I think I would go with the red.
Okay. My favorite flavors were red as well. I loved the Coke and blue. I think those were my top 3. Sometimes I would put the cherry and the Coke together, and that was pretty good. But yeah, definitely those 3 were always my go-to.
So does sorry to interrupt you. Does 7-Eleven still do the bring any size deal?
That's what I was going to talk about, Joshua. I was going to say, do you remember when the craze happened, when 7-Eleven first introduced that bring your own size cup, and everybody went out of the woodwork to bring in bathtubs or toilets? I saw like water jugs, 5-gallon water jugs of.
I remember those.
Like, that was insane. That was crazy. So the question is, did you ever bring something that wild to get a free Slurpee?
No, I can't say I took advantage of that the whole like bring in your cup, you know, kind of thing. I didn't do that. I've seen lots of videos, you know, all the TikToks and all the Instagram and all the reels, but I never walked in there with like a boot or some shit, you know what I mean? Just like fill this boot up, or I did something silly like that. No, I never did anything like that. I just took my regular cup and was ordinary.
So
I know I was ordinary when it came to that.
So lame, Joshua.
I know. I should have done something different, but I don't know. I'm just built different, you know. Like,
I actually brought in a baseball hat, a baseball. What are they hats? It wasn't like, it's not like the hat I'm wearing. What is that? A helmet? Baseball helmet?
Okay. Yeah.
And because it was like plastic all the way through, so I filled that up. I mean, it was clean. Obviously, I didn't fucking use it and then put fucking pour shit in there.
It's all full of dirt and fucking lice and shit.
Sweat. Just, adds to the seasoning.
Jesus.
Well, there you go, Joshua. That I wanted to throw in some extra holidays just because I thought they were fucking funny. That's all I have. So if you want to get to the newsroom, let's get to the freaking newsroom, buddy.
Yeah, we could jump over. I got a couple topics. I usually just whip these things up randomly, but let's jump into the newsroom. Let's see what we got in today's headlines. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got, Sean? What do we have today in the newsroom?
Ooh, all right.
What do we got over here, Sean? What do we got?
So the first topic that we have on here is, should dogs be allowed in Disneyland? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Second one is heat wave. Okay. Third one is, should everyone learn to swim? Okay. I mean, all right. I'm thinking about that one. The next one is, be nice to your contractor. Okay, all right. And the last one is cartoon character trivia. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you did.
Did I nail those?
You got it. You got it.
Wow, I could read, everybody.
Okay. All right, Sean, because you're a Disney fanatic.
Oh yeah.
Thought this one up this morning. This is fresh out of the toaster. This one's hot, still crispy.
Fresh out the toaster.
What how do you feel about dogs being allowed in Disneyland?
All right. Well, let's get into it. I believe that dogs should not be allowed at Disneyland. The same way I feel like dogs should not be allowed in retail stores or in people's backpacks. Like
People's backpacks.
there is definitely a strong case to be made for service animals. I'm talking service animals, legitimately
legit.
certified service animals.
That's
Those
respectable.
are completely different
Yeah.
than somebody who has an emotional support animal. Okay? I understand your emotional distress. As someone who deals with anxiety and depression, I get it. But I don't believe that your dog or your guinea pig should be allowed anywhere if it's just your support animal. Sorry, controversial take. But I've seen some untrained, quote unquote, service animals
Yes.
just bite people. I've seen them bark at people, like things that a service animal would never do. So, for the love of God, just keep your pet at home. I don't care if you have to board up that animal in a doggy hotel. Just keep them at home. That's my take, Joshua. How about you?
I do agree with you. And the whole emotional support thing, I get it. I understand. I get it. But if the animal you bring with you is not a service dog, they're just there for emotional support. Well, what does it say to the people that you brought with you? Your husband, your boyfriend, the kids, your kids that you made love together and made together. Are they not emotional support enough for you that you need to carry this little dog in a plastic clear backpack where it's clearly suffering? Who needs it's like, who needs the emotional support now? Clearly the dog does, because he's in a plastic container in a bubble, frying, getting cooked. It's like a little air fryer. You're cooking your little creature
like
as you walk around
fryer.
Disneyland.
Oh shit, that's great.
Think about how you would feel. If you're supposed to be there emotionally supporting somebody, and then I lock you in a backpack and you can't go nowhere. Like who's emotionally supporting who now? It's like emotional torture for that animal. So that's fucked up. I'm sorry, but I get it. The people that you go with, they are your emotional support. Your husband, your wife, your kids. If they're not there, yeah, bring the dog. But, leave the dog at home. He'd probably be happier watching Bluey or some shit. Not sitting in the backpack at Disneyland in a ride, in a line for a ride for like 3 hours. That's just fucked up, So service dog, I'm with it.
I'm with you.
If you're throwing your dog in a backpack, get out of here with that. Hang out with your husband, your wife, your kids. Your damn emotional support.
Mm-hmm. Moving on.
All right, on to the next one. Heat wave. We kind of touched bases on this, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Heat wave. It's getting hot everywhere. Summer's here.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any advice for people who love the sun, hate the sun, feel like water's not important? That being dehydrated is the thing to do and pass out. So you can make a case, call a lawyer, sue a company. What are your thoughts?
The biggest recommendation I can give the people, Joshua, the biggest recommendation I can give people is sunscreen. For the love of God, I don't care if you have so much melanin in your skin that you don't think that you need sunscreen. Everybody needs to put on sunscreen. That is like the biggest thing that you can do to the biggest thing, like the smallest thing with the biggest impact. That's what I was going for. Smallest thing with the biggest impact. Like, it's sunscreen, wear it. Nobody wants you to get skin cancer. We all want you to be surviving and living healthy lives.
I could agree with that.
The second thing is definitely hydrate. You're out there on the beach. You're sweating. It may not feel like it, but you're losing a lot of water. Drink water. Drink water. And if you're not going to drink water, then drink some Coors Lights or something. That's basically the same thing.
Yeah, right. And they use the best water, by the way, according to their ads.
Straight from the mountains, baby.
Quality water in that Coors Light.
So that's probably my two biggest things with anything with the sun.
Yeah,
I
do agree
with
you.
Recommendations.
And I don't land, on some of the things that you recommended. Sunscreen, hardly ever wear it, so I'm dying.
Yes, you are.
Water, consistently dehydrated all day at work. I'm like a dried up sponge. I'm feeling aggravated and upset, and then I finally figure out, oh, Joshua, you haven't drank any water, so I'm an idiot. What was the other one you gave?
I only gave water and sunscreen.
Water and sunscreen? All right, I'm not doing any of them. Yep. That's all these freckles, all this thing popping. Like, the lighting is hiding. I actually, behind the scenes, the lighting is hiding. Not trying to rhyme that either. How red and baked my face is right now because I went and played golf with a friend of mine over the weekend, and I had so much fucking fun. It was awesome. Or maybe at some point I'll give put some footage out of me golfing. But yeah, dude, like I didn't wear any sunscreen, and I got blasted. And you see this black band around my forehead right here? I wore this hat out there, and if I take this hat off right now, you will see. On a skunk, you see a white stripe along their back. My forehead has a solid white stripe. So today I was walking around work like I was wearing a freaking bandana around my head, looking all silly. Yeah. So wear sunscreen. I need to learn something from Sean. Sean's teaching me something right now. Water and sunscreen. Yeah. Got it.
Jeez,
protect
Louise.
yourself. Be safe. We don't want to lose anybody to preventable things like, again, water. Joshua, take Sean's advice, and sunscreen, please.
Moving on.
All right. What do you think, Sean?
Okay.
Should everyone learn to swim? What do you think?
Yes. I think everybody should. I think it's an important kind of like life thing. I mean, granted, I barely know how to swim, right? If you put me in the ocean, I'm drowning. So there's that. But you put me in a pool, I'm all right. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. But I think it should be something that everybody does learn to do. And I know that there are a lot of people, especially in the middle of the state or middle of the United States, that have no real places to go, like swimming, right? Maybe you have a pond or there's a lake 13 miles away from you or whatever.
Or a puddle at the gas station where you washed your car.
At the gas station, yeah. So I get it that it's not... Swimming's not accessible to everybody, but I feel like if you can, I feel like you should learn to swim. How about you, Joshua? Do you know how to swim? Is that a thing?
I gotta take this all the way back. We need to take a page out of nature, right? Before we could walk, before we all could walk. If you're listening to this now, at one point, if you can't swim now, well, guess what? You were a sperm. You got shot right out of the dick, and the first thing you did is you started swimming, and guess what? You were the fastest fucking swimmer ever. You beat out 1 billion other swimmers. You were the Michael Phelps of your sperm. You won the gold medal. So if you can't swim now, you're like, oh, I don't need to. You were the best swimmer at one point. So you should probably learn how to swim again. Because the last thing that anybody would ever want to happen to you is for you to drown and lose your life from such a preventable thing. Like driving a car, there's certain things, I know driving a car is different, but no one would ever, if you drown in your fucking bathtub, how sad is that going to be? You know what I mean? Jesus, don't. So I think people should, as just a survival thing, you don't got to run from it. You just got to learn how to tread water, swim to the edge of the pool, survive. It's a survival thing. And I think everybody should learn how to swim. Hot take.
There you go. The hottest of the takes. Cool down by learning to swim.
Yeah. And it's hot. See, what are you going to do now? This heat wave going on kind of ties in. Jump in the water. You don't know how to swim, then you die. So you're dying from heat because you can't get in the water. And if you get in the water, you're drowning because you can't fucking swim. So you're dying no matter what you
Either
do.
way, you're dying, bro. So learn to swim is the moral of the story here. I'm sorry for the delay.
Please.
Learn to swim.
I'm not a teacher, but I will hold your hand. I will teach you how to swim if I need to. I'll get a license.
All right, moving on. What's next?
All right. John?
Be nice to your contractor.
Yeah. What do you think? Have you ever had work done at your house or your parents' house, grandparents' house, friend? Have you ever met a contractor that had a story for you and was just like, holy shit, man, you guys are the nicest people I've helped? Or what do you think about contractors? How do you think people should treat contractors? That's
see, this is a very loaded question, Joshua.
Okay.
Because I believe that there are 98% of contractors who are just shitheads and all deserve to burn at the stake. I will admit that there is a 2% rate of them that are wonderful people and they do great jobs and great work, but I have yet to meet them. So as soon as I do, I will change my stance, maybe raise that rate up to 3%. I don't know. We'll see how many. But for the most part, I think all contractors are dickheads and they just want to make an easy buck. And it's United States of America, big America, definitely allowed to do that. I just think it's scummy practices. So,
side question: what's worse, mechanics or contractors?
That's a tough one. I would have to say
who's more scummy, historically, the mechanic or the contractor?
No, I'm gonna have to say contractors. Contractors, for the very reason that if they started a job, right, and they're just shit and you have to fire them, there's probably going to be like a double cost to fixing it with somebody else, right?
Okay.
And there could be just a whole other mess of worms with that. They could fuck up something so bad that you would probably have to just rebuild the whole thing. But I feel like with mechanics, there's only a limited amount of actual fuckuppery, fucketry, if you will.
Fucketry.
Fucketry, if you will.
Oh man.
Because they could probably fuck with a lot in your car, but I think there's a certain limit on stuff. Like, I don't know, because then you can always take them to a different mechanic, and then same thing with contractors, or you can always go to a different contractor. But I feel like the cost per fuck up is a lot more with housing and contractors than the cost per fucking up a car, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Both are exorbitant amounts of money, but I feel like the contractor one is a little more on that scummy side.
I'll make this short. I met a contractor not met him. I've known him for years. Like like Sean, we've worked for a very long time. So I've known a number of contractors. This contractor told me a story the other day where he was working on somebody's house. They're supposed to do a bathroom remodel. And they got into it. Found out that the subfloor was destroyed. Found out the drywall was there's moldy. And so the guy just like, go ahead and do it. So then obviously the price changes when you say go ahead and do it, right? So what does this homeowner do? This homeowner gets presented with the new price, and when the contractor goes back the next day, guess what happens? He can't get inside and he can't get his tools. And it's been like this for over a month.
Wow.
So all the tools that this contractor owns is stuck in this person's property and on this, homeowner, like he cannot get his tools. So it's pretty messed up that you take a man's, like what he needs to survive, what he needs to feed his family, those are the tools what he needs to get his job done. So now he can't go do any of his other jobs, even if this guy doesn't want to pay him. So he's filing a lawsuit against the homeowner for being out of work, lost wages. I think some other stuff going on. So it just prompted me to ask this question, because I think something like that, if you're going to fuck over your contractor that you bring in and you ask him to do things and then he reprices it because your ass wants to do more things and then you're upset at him for that new price, you are the piece of shit, not the contractor. And then you want to hold his tools hostage. That is fucked up. So if you're going to be a scummy homeowner, I hope you run into scummy contractors, because this dude that I know is not that way. So it's pretty fucked up. So I don't know. I guess take that with a grain of salt, and just, should you be nice to your contractors? I think you should be, because now they know where you live. Now they know the inside of your house. So if you want to fuck with the contractor, good luck. At some point, you're not going to be home no more. And windows cost money. I'll leave it at that.
Jesus. Damn. All right, moving on.
All right. Very last one. All right. We got a little bit of cartoon trivia. It's going to be a little tricky if you are on Spotify. So you're going to have to jump over, I don't know, a minute. This is like minute 36 or whatever, so you're going to have to jump over to YouTube to check out the visuals, because we're about to jump into a little cartoon trivia. And who's on the block? Sean's going to be on the block. So
it's always me. It's
always going to be Sean. So let's jump over to a little bit of trivia, and we're going to see how well Sean does.
Well, you set that up. Hey, we're halfway through the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. We do really appreciate you. Again, check out our social medias, Instagram @sorryforthedelaypod, youtube.com/@sorryforthedelaypod, and Spotify. Just search up Sorry for the Delay. We're on there. Got a bunch of stuff going on. I think by the time this episode comes out, there will be a Instagram reel with our explanation of the sweepstakes that we're doing right now for the Universal Funko figure, or sorry, Universal, not Funko figure, Universal figures. So check that out. But other than that, I think that's all the house cleaning we have until the end of the episode. But hint, hint, we're wearing a lot of cool stuff. And we also have a cool design in the background for those of you on YouTube. But we'll talk about it at the end of the episode here. With that said, let's continue. Next half of the episode. Let's go. Trivia, cartoons.
All right, we're in the trivia room now. We just got out of the news, some topics. Now we're gonna get in. We're getting into the. We're getting into the
turn
trivia
to the
studio.
left here.
Yeah, just poke on over to the trivia side of things.
That's great.
All right, Sean, Here we go. We're gonna tickle the big part of your brain, and we're gonna tickle, or we should say, we're gonna try to wake up the little part of your brain.
Yeah, wake the little part up.
I'm gonna show you a series of cartoon characters, some influential characters, and I want you to be able to let us know if you know who these, who or what or where or why. Maybe they had an influence on you. We're going to see how well you do. Are you ready for this, Sean?
I'm ready.
All right.
I think I know cartoons.
Here we go, everybody. Hope this works.
Ooh, fingers crossed.
Your first cartoon trivia character. Sean, do you know who that is?
Oh, I know who that is. That is Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. But it's very cute the way you did this. It looks like Eeyore sitting on a cloud in space, which is pretty funny.
Sean, you're correct. That is Eeyore.
That is.
We're going to give Sean's big brain a point.
Big brain. My big brain gets a point. Let's go.
Your big brain gets 1 point. All right. Yeah. Is any significance for Eeyore? No fun
not
stories
really.
about Eeyore? No.
I mean, I'm not the biggest Winnie the Pooh fan. I do enjoy Winnie the Pooh, but there's no big significance. I mean, who doesn't love Eeyore, right? And he's depressed. Well, then I'm just going to have to kill myself.
Yeah.
Shit like that. That's great. That's great.
Side note, did you, I know we talked about the movie. Are you excited for the second installment?
I did see that there was a sequel coming out to that. I think we might have. I think we might be doing a supplemental, Joshua, in that movie. So we'll see how it goes. Again, we have a few things to announce at the end of the episode, but there's stuff going on behind the scenes that we are very excited for.
There's always shit going on. We always got stuff going on.
Oh yeah. So next one, Joshua. Move on.
Here we go. Moving on from Eeyore. Sean got that one right. Sean, do you know who this is?
Oscar the Grouch, I believe. The man inside the garbage can, and he's a moped.
That is big brain point number 2.
Joshua, to be honest with you, I've never watched Sesame Street. Like I've never actually watched that as a child. So I never really knew what like Big Bird was and what Oscar the Grouch was or Bert and Ernie. Like I never really knew that until probably my late teens, which is interesting because it's supposed to be a children's show, and I guess I just never like hit the mark when it came to like watching those shows. So fun fact about me, didn't know that until real late.
Yeah, no, I actually loved Sesame Street. You would have thought I would know, I would be better at math. You know, all the counting they do and all the school, before, after school, little things they do for you there. But nah, it didn't help. I was there for the characters. I like Oscar the Grouch because he showed me that it was okay to play in the garbage. That there's nothing wrong with it.
So that's where it came from. That's why you were like, oh, I'm going to go search in this Kmart dumpster.
Yeah. Would you like to remind people of Joshua's dumpster diving days?
Joshua, well, a few episodes back, Joshua decided to go dumpster diving in a Kmart dumpster when he was little. But from what he describes, he says that there were a bunch of toys unopened and it was pretty clean. I don't believe it. He was a
they had
child.
Bikes.
So
they had skateboards. They had deflated basketballs.
Yeah, well, sure.
There's all kinds of shit in there, man. It was one.
I think you're just, Joshua, you've been hit on the head so many times. I think your trauma is just trying to protect you from knowing what was in that dumpster truly. So, sure. If it was bicycles and deflated basketballs, right on, my guy.
Dude, it worked. It worked. But yeah, I'd give Oscar the Grouch the thumbs up, man. He made it. He made digging through the garbage acceptable. Cool. So thank you, Oscar the Grouch. Thank you. Moving on.
God damn.
All right, John. Who's this guy?
Is this Pepe? Pepe the Frog?
This is Pepe.
Okay. Joshua, do you know where Pepe comes from?
I don't. I was hoping you did because Pepe came way. I gave you the two first of like who I knew they. And I don't even know the story behind Pepe, so I was hoping you can give me a little insight on who this froggy looking bastard is. I mean, I don't know what the significance of this dude is and what he does, why he exists.
He was made for he was made for a comic, basically. I mean, I could just Google it, but from what I remember, he was made for I think it was like a series called Boys Club or something like that, and then it kind of just became a meme, and his catchphrase was fucking feels good, man, or some shit like that.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, and then he just became this weird meme.
All right, so you do know what Pepe is. Got it.
Yeah.
Sean's big brain is working
big
today.
brain it.
Sean's got them all today, but I got another one lined up.
All right, I'm ready.
And this should hit. It should hit. It should resonate with Sean.
It should hit. Okay.
We're gonna see right now.
All right,
Sean.
Okay.
Do you know who this character is?
That is Charlie Brown, Joshua. Yeah, I love Charlie Brown. I always loved I loved the newspaper comics of Charlie Brown. Because I never had cable when I was a kid, I would always have the newspaper. And the sad truth was I'd only have the one comic section. And Charlie Brown was always a staple in that. So I grew up with Charlie Brown. It's a great memory. And
what about this character? Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry.
You're good.
What about this character is telling you this is Charlie Brown?
Well, just off the blurred image that I'm seeing, it is the yellow and black squiggly line on his shirt.
I thought that was going to be the indicator for you, but Sean?
Is this Pigpen?
Oh, shit. Wait, the animation got messed up there.
Oh,
Sean?
My small brain.
Your small brain. But on your second try, you did get it, Sean.
Oh, is it just Pigpen and a peanut and a fucking Charlie Brown shirt? Is that what you did there?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Charlie Brown is never that dirty. Charlie Brown is never that dirty.
There have been a few times when Charlie Brown has fallen in the mud, my guy.
Look at this character. He's got flies around him. He's smoking a cigarette. He's got an ear piercing.
I can't even see that he's smoking a cigarette
This dude is sitting in a pile of brown, milky, probably just doo-dooed himself. You know, I think that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's Pigpen, everybody.
Yeah, for the record, everybody, my screen is real blurry when we're doing these things. So I can't, you're seeing it in extreme detail. You notice the smoking cigarette and the ear piercing. I cannot see any of that. So.
All right. I mean, okay. That could be like a half a point, but my I don't do half points over here. You either you get it all or you get nothing.
You get nothing.
Yes. But Sean, that is your trivia. Good job, Sean. Good freaking
Thanks,
job,
buddy.
You know,
I appreciate that. Oh, look, back in the newsroom. Here we go.
No, we're out of the newsroom. Get out of here.
Hey, Joshua, I have something that I want to do real quick.
All right. What you got?
I wanted to do this last episode, but I completely fucking forgot. So I need you to click that little button on the right-hand side of the screen there, that little chat box real quick.
Oh, chat box. Okay, let's go here. It's supposed to be on the, chat. Boom. Okay, I see it. Studio chat.
Right. Studio chat. Yeah, go ahead and click into there.
Okay.
All right. So the people won't be able to see this, but I'll have Mia put in the things I'm about to give you. I just want you to read these words that I'm about to give you, okay?
Oh,
They're not, it's not trickery. I'm not trying to stump you and shit.
Yes,
I legitimate want you to read these words, okay?
God,
I'm going to type them in one at a time. So I'll type it in, I'll send it, you read it, okay? And then I'll tell you how many you got and how many you didn't.
He's setting
Ready?
me up, guys.
That's not a setup.
This is not cool. This is
all right,
not
here it goes.
Cool at all.
There's your first one.
Water bottle.
Okay. I'm going to give you your next one. And
He's messing around, everybody. I don't know if I trust this guy.
There you go.
Doing this. Santa Cruz.
Okay. There you go.
Mountains.
All right. Very good. Here's your next one.
Sacramento.
All right.
I'm really trying to pronounce these the best I can.
There you go.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
That one I'm familiar with. I use that one all the time.
You use that one all the time, buddy.
That's my go-to. Or I didn't have time for it. Yeah.
There you go. What's that one?
Little.
I like that one. That's nice. All right. Here's another one.
Towel.
Okay. I only have 3 more. Here's your next one.
Monterey.
All right. Last 2. I'm really trying.
Inland.
All right. And your last one here. Oops. Sorry, I misclicked there. There you go.
Let's go.
Well, Joshua, I couldn't stump you. I get it. You were able to work your way through all of these because you knew you were on the spot on this one.
Yeah,
but I feel like if you weren't on the spot, you would have pronounced them the way most Californians pronounce their words without the T's. Water bottle, Santa Cruz, mountains, Sacramento, I don't know, little, towel, Monterey, inland, let's go. The reason I brought that up, Joshua, is because I heard Californians have an accent. And I just wanted to see if I could get you on that. But I knew I wasn't going to be able to because I knew you were going to be too focused on it. So,
yeah. I really dialed into that because I know my pronunciation is is average at best. I mean, maybe I'm under average. Jesus, like I stumbled through things, but if I focus in on those, maybe it's the mushrooms I'm on these days.
No,
who knows?
Maybe it is.
The devil's lettuce. It creates a focus. Yeah, lets my eyes and mind dilate at the same time, and I can just focus in on shit.
So, do you think Californians have an accent, Joshua?
Yeah, I think so. I think they do. Yeah.
I think we do too. Yeah, I didn't really notice it until I was pointed out this, and I was mind struck. My brain exploded, and then I was like, "Oh, you're right." And I guess I do say hella all the time. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. Hella. Is that a California? Is hella a California thing?
I believe it is. I believe hella is a California thing. Maybe not, but we're the internet, so everything we say is gospel.
I know, right? Everything is true. Everything is true.
All right, that was it. That's all I have, buddy.
Cool.
That was
If we
amazing.
do this next week, can you get words that are slightly above the 3rd grade reading level? You know, don't
Well,
insult me as much as you just did, please.
It was mainly just to see if you could pronounce the T's. I don't know if you noticed that, but yeah, there was a lot of T's in those words. So they weren't, I wasn't trying to stump you with 3rd grade reading levels.
Jesus.
So,
All right. If there's some like remix or something that comes, Sean puts it, because Sean does like to make music, you know, Sean does. So if he starts putting together words and then some shit comes out where, oh, look what Joshua said, don't believe it. Sean's fucking around.
I'm just going to take your words and put them into an AI generator and get you to say whatever the fuck I want, Joshua.
Yeah, just watch out for this guy, you know. 100 episodes later, I'm just reading books and shit, you know, just spitting lies. This guy's putting it together. He's writing all these words down.
Oh my
Somewhere on the
God.
sleeve. Don't
Oh,
believe him.
Jesus. All right, let's get to some fun finds and some fortunes and lucky numbers, Joshua.
Okay.
Do you have a fun find for us today, my guy?
I don't have a fun find, but I know my mystery box is over, but I'm not entirely satisfied with how all of that went down. I'm frustrated because a lot of the reviews that I read were like, oh yeah, you'll get at least 1 out of the 6. So I was frustrated. So what I did is I went out and I bought another soda can pop.
Oh, okay.
Or actually,
Just
I have
a
2.
one-off?
I mean, I have 2 of them, but I this week I'm gonna open one, and then probably next week open another one. But
Okay.
I went out and bought it. So what I want you to decide, because I'm gonna show you both of them. I want you to tell me which one that the chase is gonna be in, because I need a chase. I'm so upset that I don't have one. You got one on the first poll back in episode whatever episode that was. You know, your Disney church. I'm so upset. You made it seem easy. You made it seem easy to get a chase.
I did make it seem real easy.
I'm still bothered by that.
I don't think we knew the significance of how good that pool was. And I still don't think we know the significance. Like, it was a great pool. First time.
You guys are going to see a whole wall of just soda pop in my background. I'm going to probably get to like 100 pops and then get the one. And it's not even going to be one I want. It's going to be some stupid bullshit pop. All right. So the ones I got, these are my fun finds, are you know, we could put them together. So one of them is actually Garfield.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I got Garfield here. So that's
Nice.
one of the pops I came up with. And that one I got at Five Below. So this one was a pretty good deal. So it is kind of a fun find. And then I also got, my girlfriend got me this one. So I also got, because we're huge Ghostbusters fans.
Slimer.
I got Slimer. So
Nice.
Sean, I need you to tell me, because clearly you know how to pick the chase and I don't.
Hey,
Which
Joshua,
one of these is
I
going to
have
have
an
the
idea for
chase
this
in
one.
it?
Listen, I got the perfect idea for this. I want you to go with Slimer.
Okay.
You know why? Because your girlfriend got you that one, right? And if she got it for you and it's not a chase, then you can go ahead and yell at her.
Good strategy. I like it. Like, she's not even home yet. So good strategy, buddy. All right, let's get into this thing. I really hope, and I guess the Slimer, the chase is supposed to be a glow in the dark one or something. I'm not sure,
Ooh.
but I'm really excited. So I have 1 in 9,500 chance to get the chase from this Slimer. I really hope I get one, man.
Me too. I hope so too, man. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. Joshua is opening it. He is not looking at the pug.
Not.
He's got the
I'll
baggie
be
in his
disappointed.
hands.
All right. Get the black
Although if it's glow in the
bag.
dark, how are you going to know that it's your chase?
You're right. How am I gonna know? I have to look at the pog.
You will have to look at the pug, yeah.
All right. So, because we don't know if it's the one or not, Slimer actually was inside, so we do know that
Okay.
much. Slimer
Nice.
was inside. I wasn't. sold the wrong thing, but that does look pretty cool. I don't know if you can see his face, but his face is super.
He looks pretty sick, bro.
Yeah, his teeth and
That's
everything.
nice.
Yeah,
Look at the
pretty
pug.
cool.
Tell us, is he a chase?
All right. Final answer. Did I get the chase? Did I get the Slimer chase that my girlfriend picked out for me? Nope.
In the moment of truth.
Not the chase.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well,
This is because doesn't it say this is the chase? Yeah, no, it's
yeah,
not.
it'll say this is the chase on it. Yeah.
No, this is yeah.
Oh,
Just a
Joshua. Well, when your wife gets home or when your girlfriend gets home, you can go ahead and send her straight to the moon.
Gosh darn it.
That's
man.
an
I was
old reference nobody will understand.
so upset. I don't have a chase yet. And if any of you want to donate to Sorry for the Delay and get in hopes to pull a chase, just like I took your advice with the drink, I will open as many of these pops that you want me to.
Let's go, baby.
Me or Sean, we will do this for you.
Oh yeah. Speaking of
No
that,
chase.
Joshua, while you get the fortune and stuff ready for setup, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox one of my little fun finds. I'm gonna do Charlie Brown in honor of you pulling a fast one on me and telling me that it was not Charlie Brown. So I'll go ahead and open it while you pull out the what am I saying? Fun fucking fortune.
Yeah.
I hope it's better than last week's fortune, because last week's fortune was by far one of the worst fortunes I think we've ever gotten in this show. And sorry, I'm trying to open this fucking
I don't know.
can.
We had some pretty good
How do you-
fortunes with the freaking poisonous cookies.
The poisonous cookie had some
poison
great
cookies.
fortunes, my guy. I don't know how you open these fucking cans, Joshua. For the last 6 weeks, you've opened these cans so easy. I'm struggling over here, my guy.
It's been a while. You got
This
so
is
used to
some tough shit.
doing unboxings. You got so used to doing unboxings. Now it's time to open up a can.
Yeah, they were easy. I cannot for the life of me take this plastic off. I think I have muscle a thing where your muscles go away.
I don't know what that is. Hey, maybe this is a reason for you to grow out your pinky nail. You know, you have a nice little knife on the end of your pinky nail. Isn't that why people do it?
Yeah, I think that's exactly why they do it, to open these things.
Yeah. Just freaking.
I did it. It only took me biting the shit out of it to open it. Yeah, easy. Look at that. Woo. All right, so this is what he's supposed to look like.
Okay.
All right, there it is right there. Boom, Charlie Brown. Let's see whether or not I got the Chase Charlie Brown. I do not look at the pug either, Joshua. I go ahead and close that up so we don't see. And just like Joshua, look at
If
that.
you get the chase, I'm gonna be so upset.
How upset would you be?
I'm gonna be bothered,
on a scale
man.
of like 1 to 12.
I'm gonna have to go out and buy more of these things.
All right. Here he is. He's not the Chase, Joshua. You can sleep happy.
Damn, I'm so
Beautiful,
happy.
though.
I mean, I'm not happy, but I'm happy. I should
And for the
celebrate
record,
with
the chase of him is him in like his little baseball uniform. So he's kind of cute.
Okay.
He's a beautiful. All right, let's get our fortune.
Let's cue it up. All right, let's get to the fortune, everybody. Here we go. Who is ready for the fortune?
I'm ready for the fortune.
All right. Should we do a countdown? Should I try to clap? Nah, let's just get right into it. Let's get right into it. All right, everybody. So your fortune for July, is it still the 9th? I think it says the 9th still. Your fortune for July 9th, 2024 is travel is in your future.
Yay.
That is my fortune.
You know,
Our
Joshua,
fortune, everybody.
this fortune is kind of true. There is some traveling going on in your future.
It is.
So-
You're absolutely right. So our fortune, once again, and could be yours too, if you're awake, if you haven't fallen asleep yet, is travel is in your future. There you go, everybody. That is your fortune.
Wonderful. All right, let's get some lucky numbers going. These are your 7 lucky numbers for the week for you to do whatever you feel like with. They are 2, 6, 9, 18, 27, 37, and 39. Once again, for the people in the back who've fallen asleep, your lucky numbers for the week are 2, 6, 9, 18, 27, 37, and 39. Wonderful. There you go, everybody.
All right.
Now,
We got fortunes.
let's
lucky
get through a little bit of housekeeping to wrap this episode up. Joshua, do you have anything left to say to the people before we get to that housekeeping?
Other than, please learn how to swim, because I don't want you to drown. The heat's coming. Stay hydrated. And just, take care of your contractors. Be respectful. Love one another. And I appreciate everybody. Thank you for stopping in.
There you go. All right. Housekeeping. As you may have noticed, Joshua has a design on the back of his image there, on the back of his screen. This design is a design that we made that will more than likely go onto a few shirts. Maybe something else. Who knows? But we are wearing some other merch. I have a shirt here as well. Joshua has a sweater going on there. We are working on creating some stuff for you guys. Everything right now is in what we call like the prototype phase. So we're figuring out garments. We're figuring out materials and costs and stuff like that. So just to be transparent, we're working on it. We wanted to kind of show you guys what we're working on. So we're very excited for that design. I think it looks amazing. And we hope that you guys are too. So there's that. We are also working on the website in the background. So don't worry, it's going to come out eventually. It'll probably all come out together as a package. But once we get all that done, we'll go ahead and send that over to you guys, and you guys can check it out and maybe support us. It'd be really cool. I thought there was one more thing that I had, Joshua, but I can't fucking remember. So I guess that's it, right?
Sean said maybe support us. No. Support us, okay? Yeah, maybe. We don't deal in maybes over here. We deal in just getting it done. So yeah. Show some love, support us.
You did help me remember something. To also support us, Joshua and I are going to put out some more content on the channel that probably won't be going on to the Spotify. So for those of you on Spotify, please check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@sorryforthedelay. We're going to be doing some supplemental episodes on things. One idea is probably a watch along. I think the Winnie the Pooh movies would be a fun one. We'll kind of give you guys an idea of how that'll work. Basically, Joshua and I will watch the movie together, record the audio for you guys, and then you guys can go ahead and sync it up by playing the audio and the movie at the same time. We'll help you do that. That one might go on Spotify too. That could be a fun one for people to listen to. And then we're also going to do some supplementals on some games, little commentaries and playthroughs. And I think we might have some other fun, exciting stuff in the works too. But just kind of give you guys some transparency. We're working on some stuff behind the scenes that should be a lot of fun. So I think that is it now, Joshua. And I know I didn't ask you about your 100-day challenge.
No, you're fine.
We'll bring that up again next week. And hopefully you still, I guess, short answer, Joshua, are you still on the 100-day challenge?
My belly button still looks the same.
All right. And I have not gotten any photos for the record. So there's that. But other than that, hey, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. We do read all that stuff. We do take it to heart. We really appreciate it. Again, our shorts come out Friday through Sunday. So if you're on Instagram, get ready for those. It should be some good ones from last week. So I think that's it, buddy. Let's fucking get out of here. Let's go back to your room and just cuddle.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
All right, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.